Coming up in the show, we visit two beer brewing companies in Mpumalanga, whom share a quest for perfection. So whether you like your amber-coloured liquid light or delicate, or intense and robust, you've come to the right place. Hello and welcome to another episode of Shepherd's Sofa, the Mpumalanga edition. And what a show we have today. We're talking everything beer here in Mpumalanga. For our very first stop, we go to the highest brewery in Africa at the highest point of the Long Tom Pass. Each beer batch is handcrafted, is brewed with passion, and is sometimes full of surprises for the beer enthusiast.
So Hops Hollow is situated on the Long Tom Pass, the R37, between Lydenburg and Sabi. It touches on the panorama route going towards Graskop and Hazy View. We are the highest point on the Long Tom Pass. We are also the highest brewery in Africa. And for a lot of different reasons, we kind of have our own little climate bubble here. We have about 7 fountains on the premises, 5 of them which are running in the summer months with rainfall, and 2 of them which is subterranean. Any good brewer would know that your beer is only as good as your water. We are first receivers on all of these fountains, or these for the water, and what makes the water very special is it doesn't have a lot of minerals or salts in it. It makes it easy to add certain minerals that you need for certain steps of the process, such as fermentation, to happen. And it's always easier to add something than to take it away. So starting the brewing process, it would start with these malted barleys. It's a roasted form of barley, and as you can see, it has different colors to it. This pertains to different levels of roasting, and this also gives different flavors and different textures to your beer.
The beer is then mulled, put in a mash tun and mixed with hot water. The mixture is transferred to a boiler where flavor ands are added. The next step is fermentation, where yeast is added.
We ferment for about 10 to 14 days, and after fermentation we move it to conditioning. This is an aging or a maturation process, and in this process it will mature for another week.
Nonkonsinkpile Colin Natsingaze is a food technologist and a brewmaster at Hops Hollow, and is responsible for the quality and consistency of their beer. We asked him to tell us about the different types of beer.
You've got your ales and you've got your lagers. So it depends on what style you want to make. So the types of yeast that you use, the types of barley that you use, the type of hops. So and the amounts, everything goes to differentiate between all the beers that you're making at the time. With me being the brewer, get to guide the whole process from the beginning up until the end, like from the water, from the grain, up until the end.
And now we welcome Willie Botha from Hops Hollow to Shepherd's Sofa. Hello Willie, and welcome to your first time here at Shepherd's Sofa.
Good day, and thank you for having me.
How did this all start?
So back in the year 2008, my father decided to buy the brewery Hops Hollow in the Long Tom Pass, and at that stage we've been staying in Lydenburg and well known to the area. Mm-hmm. And over the past 15 years, I've been accustomed to the brewery. I started brewing at the age of 16. And it's been in the family ever since. For the past 3.5, 4 years, I've taken over from my father and is the second generation brewer and owner for Hops Hollow.
So, you know, your claim to fame is the highest brewery in Africa?
In Africa, yeah.
How high is this?
So we are about 2,100 meters above sea level.
Oh my goodness. And does it have an impact on the tasting of the beer?
Well, it definitely has an impact on how quickly it gets you intoxicated.
So that's your claim to fame.
That's my claim to fame, yeah.
Tell me, what type of beer do you mostly produce?
So we have a large focus on brewing ales.
Okay.
Most of our beers are selected speciality beers, such as Belgian dark ales or brown ales.
Yeah.
Alongside with amber ales and some IPAs. But we do brew a lager in-house as well.
Would you see yourself as a connoisseur of beers?
So for one to be a connoisseur, there is a lot of paperwork that needs to be done and a lot of studies that needs to be completed. And I have not done that as of yet. But being in the brewing industry for the past 15 years and having a lot of mentors that guided me through this, including my father, I definitely know a few things, but I would not say that I know everything.
But would you be able to say this is a good beer and this is not such a good beer?
I like to think so, yes.
And do you taste a lot of other beer breweries' beer to sort of
I do.
see what the benchmarking is?
I think being in this industry, it's very important to taste other breweries' beers.
Yes.
And as well as visiting other breweries to make sure to see what's out there, to see on what level do we perform, and to see what the competition is like. The South African craft beer market is massive, although it has shrunk a bit due to COVID. It still has a strong presence in South Africa.
Willie, what's your favourite beer from the ones that you manufacture or produce?
So I tend to enjoy dark beers more than the light beers. So we have a very nice English porter that I enjoy a lot, and then our salted caramel Belgian brown.
Salted caramel?
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
That's quite good.
Would I like it?
I think from
I
the lot,
might.
it might be the one that you go for, yeah.
Yeah. And do you have a favourite beer for the local people in the area? Do they drive all the way up there just to come and drink this specific beer?
So our Old Bull Bitter, which is an English-style amber ale, and our Digger's Draft, which is known as a Kolsch Golden Ale, is some of our most popular beers in-house. And we have a lot of people driving from either Lydenburg or Nelspruit to enjoy it on a Sunday evening, Saturday evening.
So if you've had the beer at that altitude at night, do you drive back or do you sleep over?
So luckily, we do have accommodation available.
Ah.
And we, after your fourth or fifth beer, we do recommend staying over.
Willie, it was absolutely a phenomenal pleasure to have you on the sofa with us today. And I'm sure our viewers is going to drive all the way up there to go and see Hops Hollow. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And now, more beer as we stop at the Sabi Brewing Company, where handcrafted beers are a passion. How does tasting finely brewed beers combined with delicious food sound? And all of this whilst enjoying the views of the spectacular mountains surrounding the little town of Sabi. I thought so.
The Sabi Brewing Company was established in 2014, December, and it's one of the oldest buildings in town. It's regarded as a monument. We've got a very, very beautiful deck with a very beautiful view. I think in Sabi, we've got the nicest view ever. The beer tasting platter that we have at Sabi Brewing Company has a range of 7 different kinds of beers. The first one would be your Golden Ale. The Golden Ale is a light and crispy beer. The second one is a German-style dark lager. We call it Long-Term Lager. And the third one is your Safari Gold. We made this beer especially for the Kruger National Park, and it's beautiful there. It's very popular that side. It's infused with marula pulp. The next one is your Monkey Apple Ale. It's a fruit beer with a whole lot of taste in it. And then your next beer would be the IPA. IPA is a beer that's won a gold medal in 2015, soon after we've opened the place. And the next one is your German Weiss beer. And the next one is your Wildcat. Wildcat is a seasonal beer. Currently we have on tap and in bottles a hemp-infused beer. We call it Hemp-A.
The most unique thing about us as a brewery that I'd say we have is the fact that you come here and you speak to the brewer. So I'm always willing to teach people, and I'm always willing to learn, you know. So you come here and it's not just about you drinking and leaving, it's you about actually getting like in touch with what we have here.
Not only is Sabi Brewery known for its beer, but also for pairing beers with some mouth-watering foods such as beer-battered fish using the Golden Ale. various pies and stews using the Long Tom lager, and an Irish stout which is used for baking breads and cakes.
My favorite beer is the IPA. Well, I call it the man beer. It's the strongest beer on the platter. So the IPA has a different character from the other beers. It's a bit strong, it's hoppy, and the alcohol volume is also higher than all the beers. The reason why I like it is not because of the high percentage of alcohol, it's because of the beautiful aromatic taste that you get from it. It's such a beautiful beer and it sells really well.
For the person, for me, the person who brews the beer, this is more than just a job to me. This is art, you know. This is something that saved my life. Before I started here, I was just walking around the streets. I was just worrying about, because I dropped out of school, I was just worrying about that, and it kind of saved my life. So every day I come here and I wanted to improve. I want this place to get better. I want this place to be internationally recognized. I think it has the potential to do that.